As the days get colder and shorter, it can be extremely hard to stay productive and motivated. If you're like me, when fall hits, it is so tempting to just cozy up with a cup of coffee, a good movie, and completely ignore our to-do list. But while we do love all things cozy around here, you know we have to stay productive and get things done regardless of the season. So today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips to keep the productivity going as we get into the coziness of the fall season. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Myra. I am your favorite productivity loving Slytherin, and without further ado, go ahead and grab your favorite fall drink and let's get into these cozy productivity tips. First things first, let's acknowledge that the shorter days and the cooler weather definitely affects our energy level and our overall mood. I promise you, it is not just in your head. We are hardwired to slow down as the days get shorter and night comes to us a lot quicker, which may be the reason why we feel a lot more tired and a lot more sluggish during the fall and winter months. But instead of fighting against that, we can use this time to our advantage to make sure we are staying on task. The key to understanding these changes is to actually work with them. And that just means adjusting our habits to accommodate the fall months to our schedule so we don't end up burning out. One of the first things that I love to do when the fall months come around is to actually readjust my schedule. Naturally, I'm already readjusting my schedule as we are getting back into back to school seasons, but I really adapt this into my overall life. I look at my work, I look at socials, I look at my overall personal life and really adjust the schedule to meet those fall months needs. With the sun setting at about 5 p.m., it makes it seem you have much less time in the day to get things done. So I typically like to shift my schedule a little bit earlier. I go in and start my day earlier than I did in the summer months, as well as schedule some of my most important tasks during the morning hours. Naturally, I am a morning person and tend to have a lot more energy, but ultimately we are hardwired to feel energized and activated when the sun is up. So simply just adjusting some of your tasks a little bit earlier, getting up and getting ready with your morning routine a half an hour earlier than you used to can really make a world of a difference in your day. And with scheduling some of my more important tasks earlier in the day, that leaves the evening for family time and winding down with my favorite hobbies. I absolutely love doing coloring and journaling in the evenings, and I actually share that a bit on my streams as well. So if you're looking to get a little bit more motivation with hobbies and winding down during the evenings, feel free to check out some of my streams. Replays in the card above, and I always post my streaming schedule in my community tab, so you can check that out to see when the next stream is going to be. Remember, with the fall shift, it's all about balance. You don't have to be on all the time, so adjusting your schedule to your natural energy levels is going to help you stay motivated and productive without pushing yourself too hard. Now, my motto here is always to create the space you love that makes you want to come back to it each and every time. The fall season is perfect to do a desk refresh and organize your space so that it is comfy and cozy to where you want to be productive or to where you want to wind down and relax during the evening hours. When your space feels warm and inviting, it makes it 10 times more easier to actually sit there and get your work done. I recently added an aura lamp to my office, and turning off all of the big lights and having just that aura lamp on, especially as the sun starts to set, just really sets the vibe and gets me motivated to knock out a few more editing or a few additional things that I needed to get done for that day. Of course, you can add things like candles with warm and inviting scents like vanilla, amber, or even pumpkin, since it is pumpkin season. If you are into that, I'm a pumpkin girl, so I'm always going to recommend a pumpkin candle during this time. And just add a little bit of fall decor. You really don't have to go too crazy with this. You can find plenty of fall decors for very, very cheap in places like the Target dollar spot or even a Dollar Tree. You don't have to spend too much to really jazz up your space and get it cozy for the fall season. And trust me, these little things will make a huge difference on how you feel while working. Now, if you haven't tried the Pomodoro technique, which is one of my personal fave, the fall time is the perfect time to start trying it. The Pomodoro technique is quite simple, where you take a focus time of zoning into your work and also breaking up that focus time with a small break. This is a perfect way for you not to burn out or get completely overwhelmed. I love to do the Pomodoro method within my cozy co-working streams. So if you're looking for a place to see how it goes and how it can help you out, you can definitely check out my replays for my co-working streams. The most common Pomodoro timer is a 25-minute of focused work with a 5-minute break. I also like to do a 50-minute focus work with a 10-minute break, but you can do in any increments that you want. So if you like 20 minutes with a 5-minute break, however you want to do it, you can switch it up. But the goal is to have like a larger chunk of focus work with a very small break to kind of break up that constant working vibes. Get a stretch in, get a drink of water, or even take a step outside. It really makes a world of a difference and keep you on task without completely burning out. Also, by the way, if you're finding these tips helpful so far, I will greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button. That way the video can be spread to more cozy friends who can find these tips beneficial. And while you're at it, why don't you stick around a bit by hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any further cozy productivity content. Now, during the fall, I know it is so tempting to stay cozy up in bed or in your cozy space and not go outside, but I'm telling you, the fall months are the perfect time to be outdoors. It's not too hot to where it's uncomfortable, and depending on the time of day, the temperature is just right to take an easy stroll. We all know natural light and fresh air really can boost up our mood, so if you can take a quick stroll for about 10 to 15 minutes, walk around the neighborhood, take a walk through your local park, or even just hang out outside your home for a bit, it really does boost your mood and honestly makes you a lot more productive. I know it's hard to kind of step away when you have a lot to do, but trust me, getting outside, getting that fresh air, or even getting moving a bit really does wonders to keep your productivity up. However, if you're really strapped for time, try to work around a window, or if you have the space to work outside on your patio, or even take your work to a coffee house and sit outside on a crisp fall day, will definitely help to keep your energy up. Now, if you're a little bit of a competitor like me, setting some fall themed goals may help you out with your productivity as well. To stay motivated, I set fall themed goals and rewards to keep me going. This can be something as finishing up an editing project. I allow myself to have a pumpkin themed drink from my local coffee shop. Or if I finish up some assignments early, I treat myself to a cozy fall session with maybe watching a Harry Potter movie, baking some fall themed treats, and just getting that whole cozy ambiance going. With these months being some of my fave and wanting to always cozy up, if I set these rewards and goals for myself that really fits the theme, I'm even more motivated to continue to do the things on my to-do list and knock out some work as well. Doing things like this is all about giving you something to look forward to. And if you're like me and absolutely adore fall, anything fall theme is going to be a huge motivator. And there you have it. These are some of my favorite productivity tips to keep me motivated and going while the days get shorter and so much colder. And remember, it's all about balance and leaning into the season to help you get what you need to get done. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite fall productivity tips. And if you are a cozy lover just like me, be sure to check out these videos here. I think they're going to get you right on your way. And of course, I will see you over there.